Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I must have read, the last video I made must have been a very, very skew with thing with a camera shot I left there behind. But anyway, so now I want to make some bits to put in my journal. So for starters I'm going to do a heart. Alright, maybe I can use a piece of this and I can make myself the shape of a heart. Not me, but the paper, okay? Probably should use a piece of paper instead of that, Sonia. It might be a lot easier. I've just been throwing a lot of it in the garbage bin this morning. No, that's not good, is it? Okay, so we need a heart. So you fold your paper over like that, okay? And then you start in the middle like this and you go around like that, okay? Now that looks funny. You've got to do something that looks funny, don't we? You can bring it in a bit further there. What do you reckon? I'm going to cut it out and then cut it until it looks like what I want it to be. Now, not very big, and that's okay. It looks alright, doesn't it? It's okay. I think, so I need two bits. This is a piece of satin fabric that Stephanie sent me that I'm going to use. And I'll find a pin here that's not bent. I don't know what am I doing to me pins? Why are they bending? I don't understand that, but anyway, where's my scissors that'll cut this? Righto. So we just want to cut this out. I'll just go a tiny bit over, just a tiny bit. I don't know. And this is not hard, okay? There's no, it's not hard at all, really. It's pretty cool, as a matter of fact. Go this way. You know what I should have did? Just folded it in half and did it the same way I did the paper. But we need two thicknesses anyway, and I want them to be the same. Righto. So I might take that out of my way and just give this a little bit of a... I've got some gold there too. I might make a gold one as well in a minute. Now, we need a bit of thread. And we want something that's reasonably close, but we do want it to be a bit different. How's that sound? Nope. I'm trying to use up these scraps, okay? I'm going to use a scrap or two up. The pink looks good, doesn't it? I like the mauve even better. I don't know, we'll do one of them. Maybe we should just do cream. Oh dear, I can't decide, can I? I'm shocking. Gold's good. Let's do the gold bit. Let's use a bit of gold, eh? Alright. Now, to make this so it's not too hard to do, I'll thread this in here, because this one has already had a bit of this gold in it and it's still there. I'm sure I said I'm Sonya and I'm Australia, and if I didn't, I'm sorry I forgot. I'm on here now because I want to make this. I can't remember what I'm doing. Sometimes it's ridiculous, isn't it? Now I'm going to go underneath here because I've got a knot, and I don't want to see that knot. Now this satin fabric is a tiny bit hard to sew, so when you choose what you want to use, you know, pick something that you can sew. Now I'm going to do a back stitch. It's only because it's really densely woven, and that's fine. So you just want to stitch around the outside, look. Real easy. I tell you, it is. Now it can be a little bit like bumpy or whatever the word is. I don't really know yet. And this is not fraying at all, this stuff, which was weird. I thought it would, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it does or it doesn't. And while I'm here and I'm doing this, I'm sorry if I'm a tiny bit quiet. It's different for me, but I know, but I'm just working away here, making me little heart, righto. Now, before we go too much further, I want to get these ends, these top bits done first. Just sort of pull it up a bit, because now we're going to pad it with a bit of this, and I hope I got enough here, because I found it a while ago, and then I thought just then I'd lost it, but I found it again. So I pull it up into small bits. And I get a nice little padded heart here. Look, that's plenty to make it, isn't it? That's heaps. Now we need to, if I use the tweezers, I might have too much fluff in this, I think. If I sew up a bit more though, it'll make it a lot easier to tell. So maybe I should go around the corner here first, eh? What do you reckon? Go around there first. Right. I'll fold that down. I'll keep going. And your stitches would be good both sides if you just, you know, keep them a good length. Okay. I'll get to the end here. This is probably not framed because it's been cut because of the way that I've cut it. That's cool. I like that. I think it's got enough stuffing, filling, you reckon? Only a little bit. If you haven't got any filling, just put a little bit of cotton wool in there, it'll work. Go and get your pillow and nick a bit out of it. I've bought pillows to use for this purpose in the past because it was cheaper than a toy filling. To go and buy a pillow, it had, you know, this sort of stuff in it. And I don't want this to be too big, so it's just about right. Look at that. Just about right. I'd like to make a smaller one, but let's finish this one first. See if we can make a smaller one. Now I'm going to have to go in underneath here when I end this off. I'll go underneath it and duck across in here. There's a little tiny little stitch there, that won't matter, it's nearly gone anyway. And then I can go under this one and come up there. Isn't that cute? I'm going to leave that bit of string on there for a minute and see what happens with that in a minute. Now I went and I found some of this nice dangly. Look at that. These are good, aren't they? That one's just a teardrop thing, isn't it? Beautiful. Too big for this though. We need something a bit smaller for it. Now, something like that on there would look absolutely gorgeous, wouldn't it? But how do I get it to stay there? That's the issue. That's my problem. A bit skew with this heart, but getting it to stay there's another thing. So I can put that on there, I suppose. That'd look nice on there, wouldn't it? I was going to make a little dangle, so I might do one of them, and then the next one I can put that on. So what I've got in here is pieces to make dangles out of that I've cut, that I've got off of necklaces and things like that. And they've already got their bits to make the dangles on. And I've got this one here that's really pretty, but I want to bead that on the end. And that one there's on as an end bead. Look. Those blue ones are pretty too. I like that. So I think I'm going to go with this. Really, I might have to make a couple of them because I really like that. I think it's nice. Really nice. What about this here? What did I have that I thought I'd have? I thought I'd have that one. I might go with the smaller one. It's not so heavy. A minute. Let me just try this on there. It has got a bottom bit on it. But I was looking at doing a bit bigger thing on the bottom. A bit bigger one. So I don't have to pull the whole thing apart. I'll find something to put on the end of this bit, eh? Put on the end of there. I've got that one. It's not very prominent. Word, you need a word. Pins in the dish here, that's not a good idea. That's interesting. No, I'm not going to put that on there. It looks like a turtle, doesn't it? I don't think it is a turtle, though. That's the thing. I don't think it's a turtle. There's the elephant. He's probably not in his right place. This is nice. I'll put that on there. There's a nice cool breeze coming through the window here now. Although it wasn't really hot, but it feels good. It feels sort of summery. Sort of. It's not very much, just sort of. Here's a nice thing. Look. That one too. That's nice, isn't it? Goodness me. I can't decide now. I've gone too far. I've picked out too much stuff. So let's just pull up the... I better pull up the card here, eh? And just use this one. Don't think I should be using my tweezers to do this. I'm at the stage where I've been sitting here for too long though, and everything starts to seize up on me. Where's a pair of pliers of some sort of description? These will do. I hope they'll work. These have got the end bit on it. No, I'll go with a white one. A white one. Light colour, actually. And this is not actually white, but it's... I think I kept changing my mind here, flat out. Look at me. I like that in there. I do like that on there. Where's that other bit? Here. So I've got to loop that onto there. I do hope I have small enough rings. That could be an issue too. Little gold ones in here. Lots of gold ones in here. Nobody would worry if it's gold anyway, would they? Heaps of gold ones. I wonder why did I dip them in there? That's cool. I'll be able to make thousands of these when I'm going here, putting these all together. Should I leave them on there or take them off? I think I'm going to take them off. I know, you're just saying, Sonya, leave it. But it's not what I'm after. I want to have the heart on there, please, because there's a heart on the heart, okay? I'll just take these off. We can use them on something else anyway. There's no worries about that. I'm going to have to open this further so I'm going to get in there. Will it hang nicely? Oh, that's the thing too. Do I need to put another ring on it? No, that's right. I think. Hope this is working. It's not easy using these funny things. These are different sort of pliers from what I would have liked to have picked it up, but couldn't reach them. And besides, I got it. Worked for me. When something's working for you, it makes you feel better, like you should continue on. If it's not, you should probably go away and leave it alone. Yeah, I've got that bit there like that. So now, the thing is for me, whether do I put it through there or do I sew it on? Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sew it on because that way I know it's going to stay there. Because this ring here is a bit big. I'll squeeze that closer together. Get this bit here. Should have brought it through to well, this can be the front. No, wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. We're going to get I'm going to cut that bit off. It's ended off in there, righto. Then I'll get this and I will put something under there to disguise the knot a bit. Pull it through there. Put it right through as far as I can go and then make a back stitch so it's not going to come unthreaded. Another one. I'll through to the front now. I've got it. It's good. It's good. Nobody panic. It's all good. I thought for a minute there it wasn't going to fit through that thing. Ah dear. Look, sew it on. It's work. The only thing with that is you've got to make sure that that thread's not going to slip out through there. So I'm going to do a couple of stitches. Make it thick so it won't. Right, now I can't get the needle through there no more. So it's... Come on, you can do this. I need to go for it one more time. Come on. I did. There we go. I hope it's hanging nice. Very good. Right. Yeah, I said I wanted to make a smaller one, but I think this that idea is probably not a... I want to put some different decorations on them. That's the trouble. I just like to have a different decoration on. I have a big box here somewhere with a lot of stuff in it. I can't see it. I just that's a big box. Well, it's got a good size to it. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And this is like this has got a vintage look to it. That there. So what you do with that I would put on something on it here, and then put it onto your piece of work in your book somewhere at the top of a page or something. You've got to put it on the front, but I might do something different for that. I don't know. Maybe I could put that on the front. I don't know. I was going to put something on there, but listen. The only thing too we might do is fasten that down because it's doing a bit of wobbling, isn't it? Let's see if we can make a gold one now. I don't know about the gold one. I want to make another patch, but not a heart. Let's make a square patch. Let's make a square one. Out of what? So I made this one when I was doing my gypsy journal, and it had a bit of a fray, and I didn't fill it as much as what I did this one. Maybe if it wasn't as full, it would not be moving around as much either. But it's okay. I like it. I like that like it is. That's what I want. Yes. So I'm going to make something to put this on. I do. I don't know what that's going to be though. Heart would be a good idea, you know, you don't want to change your style. I'll get you to figure it out which way to put it in a minute. Gone out too far, haven't we? What do you reckon? That's not too bad. And because it's not going to have any, it's not going to be turned inside the other way, it's going to be okay because it's not going to, I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to have to just leave that to another day. Stop fussing around with that. This is nice, but I do like this white one as well. Now for around that, what colour will I do? Just lifting my leg up there a bit. Sorry about this. I just wanted you to know what the weird movements are going on. Right, that's plenty long enough, isn't it? I'll get this needle here. Make another one of these. I was going to make a gold one, wasn't I? Oh well, this will be fine. I'll figure out where I'm going to put it. But that's alright. I don't think I'll make it too thick. I'll just probably put, how about we just put a piece of felt in there? Righto, we'll do that. I better show me how to thread. I'm threading the needle, not you, okay? Sorry about this. It's all private here. Get that in there. I can't see it if I'm holding it down there for you to look at, which is so weird. While I keep doing that, I've got it in. We've done it. Now we'll have a piece of felt. But the felt's not going to be as big as the heart because we don't want it to sit out the side. So let's see if we can do that. These are two different colours. So that piece of fabric is two different colours, righto. It won't matter if it comes out the side. Won't matter, will it? No, of course not. So how about you put it on there, cut it round and put it in between it. I'm still here, nobody panic, I'm still here. Just trying to get a bit done today. It looks good. Oh, wrong needle. Not this one. And we're just going to put some stitches around that. This here thing's interesting, isn't it? I have to take all that off there because I could use that thing for something. I could. So we'll start here and we'll go on the inside again. We'll do this one with felt so it'll be flatter. I'll always take a bit out of that other one anyway if I thought I needed to. But if you pull this through a little bit tighter, you know, it'll look a bit padded up, and plus it's got a bit of a fray on it, so that's good. So don't go too close to the edge because you want to have your little bit of fraying on it, but you don't want to have to fall apart. So when you do your stitching, just go back from the edge a bit. Okay. Okay, around we go. And here. I don't have to worry about filling it, do I? Because I've already got something in there. I was thinking I'll leave that hole, but I don't have to. I do not have to. Now there's just, you can make these forever out of whatever you like, couldn't you? You know, they're pretty cool. Little padded heart, little padded heart. Okay, there's a little bit too much over this side. Just slightly. Take that off a bit. I do like that. Wish I had ended up at the top bit. I will if I go up there. Which side's the right side? It doesn't matter. They both look good. But we're going to fasten something on up here. So I think I'd rather do it with the. This one here has been on here for a really long time and it's stitched. And I think that's a good idea instead of you know, putting a piece of metal through it, because that won't work. Will it? It'll all go too untoward, go wrong on us. Well, what have I got to put on this? Nothing in there. Charms are on in here. Let me see what I've got for a charm idea. Oh, that's right. I pulled the ends off this yesterday, didn't I? Here comes one of them. Fell out at me. Yes, I've got to fix this. Well, I'm not going to do it now because I can't get hold of it properly. Okay, so we can put something nice on there. You can have a bee or a heart or anything. I'm going for a colour, though, of something, I think. Is that connected to that thing? Is it? No, I don't think so. Yes, it is. Oh. Well, I was going to take that off there. No, it's too much, too bulky. Definitely not. I don't want the heart. Put that back in the box here. Oh, why can't I see what I'm needing? Why can't, isn't it here? Should be here somewhere what I need. Star, no. Has to be a jewel of some sort. Has to be some sort of jewel. This is marvellous, you know. When I was looking at this stuff, I've seen... Now look what I bought the other day. I bought myself a ring. Have you ever seen anything so huge? Now, I wouldn't wear it because, for the simple reason being, it's just not, you know, you need about a couple of things to hold it on you, wouldn't you? But I'm going to put it as a closure one day on something, okay? I could thread the thing through there and it'll be a closure on a journal or something. What do you reckon? I couldn't leave that there. It was just too cool. I had to buy it, so this is what I want on here. It is what I want. I don't know how to go about it because it won't stick flat because of that lumpy bit. How about you put this on here? But then I've got all these dangly bits. There's two. Oh, hang on, I can break that off there. Wait a minute. Nobody panic. At least I think I can. Look at that. Oh. The other one too. This one too. And then I'll get some sandpaper and sand that back a bit. I'm going to put this on here. I like that. But before it gets to that bit, we need a little droplet thing, like this sort of thing here. Put that on it behind it. What do you reckon? Okay. It's okay, I'm thinking. It's alright. I'm thinking what I should put behind there. the top part of it, I should say. These would look good. So this is a necklace. I was I'm never going to wear that. It only cost me a couple of dollars, and I don't mind putting it into this work because it's really good to have something really nice on your work. Righto, I'm not sure what to do here. I'll work it out in a minute. Any minute now. Should I have this colour? I think I like that. I think I like this one here for this. And I'll take the bottom bit off at that point, and I'll put this bit on there, like that. I'll close that. Best, really good, so I'm doing it really good, Sonya, so it doesn't come out. That breeze is just like spring. It's supposed to be, isn't it, really? Nice spring breeze. There's only one thing wrong, that's too long. And I wanted that colour one there on there. Ah dear. I just thought I'd give it a lift if it was that colour. Well, I'll just take this one off, won't I? How's that? Oh, good idea, I took that off. Now I'll put this one back on. If I can find the end bit. Where's the end bit, Sonya? Oh, you didn't undo that. Oh no, now you can. Right, get that bit on. Like that. Alright. Still not there properly. Seems a bit short, doesn't it? Give me this here. It might not be. No, it's not. It's good. It's good. I like it. Right, I just sew through here, Sonya. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Oops, it's not going with me at all. There we go. Now I do like my nice padded heart. It's cool. Really awesome. Isn't that pretty? I'll take this through the back, hide it down here somewhere where you can't see it. Must be nearly time for to switch this video off, I don't know. I can't remember now what I thought about. I thought about, I better be finished by such and such, but I don't. Now that looks really cool. I do like that. I do like this one with the pictures on it even better. This here's too sitting out for me. It's too puffy, so I'm going to stitch it down. What do you reckon? I'm going to get a piece of gold, and I'll sneak through somewhere in this, and I'm going to stitch it down so it doesn't sit up like that. So I don't want it to sit up. It just doesn't work like that. Now if I go through here, right, sneak up into there, it should pull that through, but not the knot. The knot won't go all the way. Oh, it might. Oh, it does. Very good. And you just cut that tiny bit off that's sitting out there. And then you hang that down and you just go over the middle of that. Oops, no, we don't want to go through there. Don't want to come out the other side at all. Come over here. Righto. Now I've probably got it unlooped or whatever. There we go. That's going to sit right. That's better. Don't you think? It's sitting better now. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to do a back stitch there. I'm going to come up through here. And I want to get a little something and stitch onto there so I can hang it up to something. What do you think? I'll do that? I'll just not actually hang it, but pin it, sew it, pin it, sew it, get it on there somehow. Well, that'd look cool around the outside, but you don't want to do that because that's taken away the purpose of what you've done. Or maybe I could put this bit there on it like that, like a little tag, a little heart, a little tab thing put on it. This has been good fun, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed doing this sort of thing with me. Come through the... We'll get through there in a minute. Nobody panic. I wonder if I picked up the heart. I didn't. Oh yes, I did. I didn't know if I did. If I stitched right through there properly or not. I'm nearly tempted to unstuff a bit of this, so it doesn't look skew-whiff. More threading of the needle. I've been talking too much today, I'm really thirsty. I'm going to actually take some of the filling out of here. Right, you just pull down the right piece. That's it there. Now get your tweezers, put them in here, get hold of some of that fluff and pull it out the hole. And don't get too carried away, okay? Take too much. Bit more, you reckon, up here? Oh, it wasn't me. Ah, my leg. That wasn't my leg that did that. I've actually got my foot sitting on something. And it just moved. It moved. It's a lid. It's a lid off a container. It's on the floor there, and I've put my foot on it, and it's just shifted across the floor. That was what that noise was. Okay, so now I've done two of those. We've done two of those, and we kind of sort of like that, don't we? And even if we do take a bit more out, I don't know yet. Isn't that cool? I think this one needs his little tag too, don't you? Yes, I do. I think we need a little tag on this one as well, because I think that gives it a bit more of a bit more interest, you know. We'll just stitch that on there, and then we'll have to go, I suppose. Don't know how long I've been taking to do this. There was a couple more things I wanted to show you too, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's just sometimes, you know, you got to take your time with things. As I do. I like to make sure I've got it done right. I think everybody's like that, eh? We always like to go careful without coming through the other side, you know. Don't forget to always look at the back of your work, see what you're doing. See what's going on up there. So I'm hiding a knot up in there. No, I'm not, because look at what I did. I come through that bit. I even said to look, and I was trying to. I'm not going to put a knot in it this time. I'm just going to do a back stitch. Or two. Here we go. That worked. Now I'll just go through here a couple of times. I'm sure it's not going to come off. No way. A good gust of wind won't blow that off. Okay, right. And you can make them out of any sort of thing you like. See, that's just a really good little embellishment, and it don't cost you nothing hardly to make. So thank you very much for everybody for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll show you them up close. Look, aren't they cool? Yes. So I'm looking forward to getting on with that. So talk to you later. So leave me a like, thumbs up, talk to me, ask me a question. I don't care. Whatever you want to do, and I'll talk to you after. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.